Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Cincinnati. On Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton, and then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday.
And that game against Austin, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Barnes. He's out there with Karl Anthony Towns. D-Wade out there with Chris Middleton. And for Cincinnati, we've got Allen. Aaron Gordon out there with Stojakovic. Then it's Curry. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Wade outside. A slam dunk by Wade.
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
Curry passes to Stojakovic. Pass to Allen. Gordon with it. Outside Curry. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Towns against Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by... Now here's Wade. Guarded close.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
And Wade drops them both.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Back to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Towns, the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot's good by Middleton.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Brian Keith. David.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Barnes. Now Middleton. The shot's good.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
For Cincinnati, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another miss by Curry. And it's Wade with the ball for L.A. And, of course, this is the first they've seen of this Cincinnati ball club since last year.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
So it's Cincinnati now after the basket by Los Angeles. Gordon with a screen on Wade. The shot. Cincinnati again missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Barnes. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Middleton looking it over. Towns a screen on Stojakovic. Middleton can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Traps in the tray.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Wade outside. A slam dunk by Wade.
Oh, stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never one to pass on a chance to make a statement.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. 1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Curry. Hunter, no one around him, hits it from three-point range.
Man, the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Wade. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Cincinnati. They'll retain possession. With this stoppage in play, here's Hunter. And Vliet on the wing. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over Little. Cincinnati again missing. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Harris kicks to Little. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Van Vliet. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Clock at 6.
Set up.
Tries the spin move. Here's Van Vliet. Scores off the spin.
How about Fred Van Vliet, the ability to carve up the defense on the dribble drive. Nice.
And here's Towns. Beyond the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cincinnati leads by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. We've got Fred Van Vliet. Stojakovic is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. So with Wade on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Harris. Then it's Little. Then it's Asar Thompson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Los Angeles trails by 7. And Mike Budenholzer is called. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Middleton, the pass to Harris. There's a screen.
I see him.
Shot clock at 5. Right side Towns. Passed a little. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. Outside Gordon. The shot will not fall. Towns with the defensive effort. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Back to Stojakovic. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harris outside. Harris draws the double. Now here's Little. Covered by Hunter. Little can't hit. Cincinnati leading by 7. Pass to Stojakovic. Cincinnati again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And here's Gordon, defended by Towns. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside, Towns. Can they get it? That one's good, and the Cincinnati lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket for Middleton.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
And it's Brian Keith calling. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Shot from the top of the key, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 9. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Fires the 3. And he recovers it. Screen by Wiggins. To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That free throw good from Thompson. Towns, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Scotty Barnes comes in for Chris Middleton. And he can't hit the second. Cincinnati leading by 3. From outside the arc, and the three ball is good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
52 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
To the left wing. Pass to Gordon. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Barnes. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice shot by Thompson.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Fires the three, and another three for Cincinnati.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Cincinnati holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
Two great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for Los Angeles.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on, let me write that down. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
The amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Cincinnati leading by 8. Aaron Gordon out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Allen. Then there's Stephen Curry. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Allen surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Stojakovic missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Back to Middleton. Launches it. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up top, Curry. He's got 12. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stojakovic against Middleton. From downtown, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Stojakovic. Outside Gordon. to the inside. This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gordon, the pass to Curry.
Set up, ball.
6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Los Angeles trails by 9. Middleton outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. That one doesn't go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Wade passes to Towns. Middleton with it, takes a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's up a 3. Cincinnati again missing. Los Angeles trails by 6. Wade outside. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Cincinnati. They've held a 12-point lead early. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Towns kicks to Wade. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Stojakovic. Now here's Gordon. Outside Curry. Shot on the wing, and that's off the glass and in. Curry's got 14 points.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. Inside. That one's good, and the Cincinnati lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Curry crashes inside.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Middleton for 3. No good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. So it's Cincinnati now. 10-point lead. Curry with it. 16 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Curry. Oh, the concentration.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Cincinnati enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Wade on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Chris Middleton. Thompson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Little. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Outside Gordon. In the corner, it's Hunter. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Little dishes to Middleton. Thompson outside. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Harris draws the double. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Hey, yo, right here.
For 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Middleton outside.
Yo, watch him.
Hunter with some nice defense. Cincinnati leading by 12. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never
out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Watch outside.
Little passes to Barnes.
Shoot it.
Now Little. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Little's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Los Angeles trails by 11. Barnes sets a screen for Little. To the paint. Stolen by Gordon. Floats one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Barnes. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Cincinnati leading by 11. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton against Hunter. Shots good by Middleton.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cincinnati leading by 9. Pass to Gordon. Shot from free throw range. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Wade surveying the D. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bucket is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Curry. A minute 50 left in the game.
Hey, who's watching them? Ball up.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision. That they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
On the free throw, no good. And it's Wade with the ball for Los Angeles. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Wade slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Curry passes to Stojakovic. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Gordon kicks to Stojakovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. The shot, no good. Los Angeles trails by 10. From the arc, drills it from outside.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Outside Curry. Pass to Stojakovic. A three-pointer, no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gordon kicks to Curry. Three-pointer, Stojakovic. It's rebounded by Towns. So we see Cincinnati get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Pushing the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and trying to take them out the offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year, and trying to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.